Hey guys, how are we doing? Back in another video from Anime Wins, and today we are going to be checking out everything great about Konosuba Season 1. Season 3, I do believe, is out next year. If I'm wrong, let me know, I usually am. But I thought it'd be really cool to recap on the first season, see everything great about it, and what way of doing that than everything great about from Anime Wins. Let's get into it.
This video is brought to you by the $4 Patreon tier. More on that at the end of the video. Double scenery shot!
普段家に引きこもっている俺だったが
Kazuma!
Okay.
3日間鉄の俺にこの日差しは強敵だ
Making Kazu trash relatable to a huge amount of the audience who've experienced the joys of all-night gaming
I've never done an all-night gaming session, but okay.
sessions. Also, while I got you here, do me a favour and leave a comment, would you? It really, stupidly helps these videos grow, so...
I think it's because I've always had a job since I was 16. Never had the, the money to spend on games and then stay up all freaking night doing it because I'd probably be in work or something the next day.
Be very much appreciated by your boy.
God, it's depressing. No!
They really didn't have to take the time and effort to animate the whole box
True,
coming apart
actually.
just like his life does here, but they did it anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
あなたはつい
Here we
先ほ
go.
ど不幸にも亡くなりました。
Aqua.
So I'm just going on record to say that I love the useless Aqua. Brilliant voice actress, fine as anything, and amazing facial reactions to create a wealth of memes.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Konosuba has some of my favourite of all-time OPs. They've always got perfect music, gorgeous visuals, be it animation and or CGI, always done to a very high standard.
Yeah, it always looks really good.
And they manage to balance comedy with team building each and every time,
Oh yeah, definitely.
which are two of my favourite parts of Konosuba in general.
俺が突き飛ばしたあの子
生きてますよ。
よかった
Kazuma gets a lot of stick, but right here shows that he is actually a decent lad.
あの
Yeah, okay.
トラクターは本来ならあの子の手前で止まったんです。
So he had he had good intentions, but yeah, okay, right, yeah.
ちょっと待って俺の死因はトラクターに耕されたってこと
いいえ、ショック死ですけど、トラックにひかれたと勘違いして。
ショック死
And you pissed yourself.
現在あなたの家族が病院に駆けつけ、その死因
She is horrible for
に
this.
家族さえも思わず吹き出し。
やめて
And here, Aqua's attempt at staying super serious while dealing with the recently departed just falls apart as soon as she finds something funny, even as insensitive as it is. It's that part of her personality which really appeals to me, how it's all about her, since that's what makes her so funny.
Yeah, they are the characters in this are just It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They don't have any redeeming features about themselves whatsoever.
エッチ方だってできないし。
The fact that they actually added this statement.
魔王軍の無慈悲な略奪と殺戮に皆怯えて暮らしていた。
Konosuba enjoys putting the twist on the whole narrative of being reborn in another world by addressing it in a comedic way such as this, made even better with her totally overselling it.
Yep.
一
Over the
瞬で
top.
習得させられるわ。副作用として運が悪
I never noticed this disclaimer the first two times I watched this season. Feel free to pause if you want to read it.
Right.
いとパーになるかもだけれど。だから、あとはすごい。
Also, it makes it more funny now that I've noticed it this time, since Aqua clearly holds her hand
Covers
rather
it.
obviously over the warning,
Yeah.
which annoys Kazuma.
おオタクじゃないから出かけてて死んだわけだし引きこもりでもないから
Ah, their
I mean, you were, but okay.
first argument.
こいつちょっとばっかり可愛いからって調子に乗りやがって
One of Konosuba's best talents has to be its impeccable animated facial expressions.
Oh yeah, everything I like about Konosuba is it's just so exaggerated and just adds to the humor. Like they're feeling angry, you get it. They're laughing, you get it. It's just so over the top.
Each and every character is done perfectly to demonstrate their own individual traits.
Yeah, like Darkness is so over the top with the enjoying the dirtiness or whatever she's thinking. You can see it in her face and that, and yeah.
いやいやいや、ちょっとおかしいから目が見えない
You said anyway.
Ideal example of what I just mentioned in the previous win.
Yeah, it's
For
so
being a few
over
years
the
old now,
top.
the level of CGI in this anime is no joke.
Oh, so this is reviewed after the fact. All right, cool. Here we are.
The water in this anime straight up looks like a PS4 game. That's crazy.
It does look good. The way she's just... That's great.
This JRPG video game reference.
Bing.
の世界なら俺ちゃんとやり直せるよ。おい、うるさいぞ。俺まで頭のおかしい女の仲間だって思われたらどうするんだよ。
Yeah,
See,
what
now
if?
this line right here, you won't find basically any male character say in anime, and it's why Kazamaster is one of my favorite characters. A true student of gender equality.
Equality, let's go.
必要最低限の装備とか。
It's so exaggerated.
Aqua being Aqua, and the meme-producing machine that she is with yet another video game
Yeah.
reference peppered in.
Amazing.
こんな下々のこといちいち知るわけないでしょ。
こいつ使えねえ。
That.
Yep.
Scenery shot of a city from above that other
Yep. It's the same in every single one.
anime legit stole from this anime.
Oh, they stole from this one, do you reckon?
ああ、そうか、命知らずめ。ようこそ地獄の入り口へ。ギルド加入の受付ならあそこだ。
One of the best parts of Konosuba as well in terms of the comedic value is that everyone is friendly. It just makes each episode feel very light and fluffy, aiding the comedy.
Yeah, it just adds to it. Like, it's cool. Like, if you had proper serious characters, it would really kind of, like, throw you off.
I mean, even the villains are hilarious and approachable.
Yeah. Yeah, even, like, the headless guy later in that has got, like, a weird, like,
はい
comedic approach.
今日はどうされましたか。
You can take a win for existing, is what you can do.
Bam.
ほら、エリス様のご加護ってやつだ。でも、いくら熱心な信者でも女神を名乗っちゃいけないよ。
Such great foreshadowing and world building right here, since this is heavily explored during the second season to an
Yes.
absolutely hilarious degree. More info at the end of the video, but if you want season 2 covered, do be sure to pledge on
And he has does it. He has does it. He has done it. And we will check it out.
my Patreon and vote it in. This 2-minute long scene taking the opportunity to set out the rules of this world when it comes to adventuring, giving both of them their classification, and the best part is that it's not ignored later on. Instead, his luck attribute plays a consistent factor among other things mentioned here.
Hell yes. It is so exaggerated again. It's brilliant. The face. He's not wrong. The facial expressions are great.
A lot of the music in this anime is low-key pretty great, really striking the balance
Yeah.
between comedy and video game type songs.
Yeah, it does have a video game feel to it, yeah.
Even though they start off at loggerheads, and that's often the case moving forwards, I always enjoyed their little bit of time together right at the start, just the two of them working together. Of course that just gets better when the other two join them,
Yeah, when
but it's a sweet
darkness and meaning
start, still
come in
very
plus.
indicative of the start of an RPG where you have nothing and
Build
build up from there.
Yeah.
期待してちょうだい。
そうだよな。一応お前、女神だもんな。
Perfect example of what I literally just winned, where we witnessed this very sweet moment between the two of them.
I mean, he has nice moments with all of them anyway, but yeah, end of the day, they're not nice.
Probably one of my top 10 EDs of all time, as it's so stupidly relaxing and well put together. It's even got these claymation looking shots, which are no doubt CGI, but don't even look like it. And of course the song is so very much filled with chill.
魔王の魔の字もないぞ。
ここは魔王の城から一番遠い町なのよ。
Giving a legit great reason as to why the city is so peaceful and why they're able to concentrate so much on
Easy explanation as well. It's not complicated.
silly little quests and personal problems instead of the Demon King.
それじゃあ最低限の武具を揃えて出発だ。
あ
いかねえんだよ。しばかれてんのか。
あ。すいません。際には私がちょうだいって言ったら抵抗せずによこ
Oh, okay, and the frog joke starts here, doesn't it?
そして
Kazuma!
Just so good. Oh my god, the timing is just so good on that, and it becomes a running gag, no less.
ありがとうカズマありがとうね
Prime example of the voice acting prowess of Aqua's brilliant voice actress.
God.
She's so
Yeah,
good.
she's great at sounding
Take another one here
pathetic.
in general for all of their performances, but obviously I'll shout out the best coming down the pipe as we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
おおコットブロートは女神の怒りと悲しみを乗せた必殺の拳相手は死ぬカエルって
The build up to moments like this is exactly what
Because the animation's so good. There's so much detail and effort put in just to have the joke land.
Konosuba and its comedy is so beloved by fans. It's that speech. It's the amazing looking attack that's incoming, and then the dead silence before she gives apologies. It's just perfect.
Brilliant.
駆け出しでろくな装備もない俺たちとパーティー組んでくれるやつなんかいると思うか？
この私がいるんだから仲間。
飲み込め！飲み込んでから喋れ。
Interrupting one another, speaking slightly in the background of another conversation. These are the things I noticed for the very first time since I started watching anime that only seem to occur in Konosuba and to a small degree in other more recent anime.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often. It's like one person finishes talking, then the next person finishes. It's not like interrupting each other talking or people talking over each other. Yeah.
Point being, it's a great source of comedy as Kazuma whips in a quick, funny one-liner here and there.
Yeah.
Gorgeous bird's eye shot of the city.
Looks good.
キューボアットホームで和気あいあいとしたパーティーです。
The fact that she slightly scribbled over an already poorly drawn rendition of Kazuma on her recruitment poster.
Megami, let's go!
我が名はめぐみん。
Having the explosive fainting Megumin in this anime is a massive fat win.
Heck yes. I need to carry on with her spin-off series though. I only watched the first 3 episodes and then I don't know why I didn't carry on. I reckon I'll finish that before next season starts. Is it next year? I hope it is. Let me know.
もう3日も何も食べてないのです。
Oh, Megami.
Half the win is for her voice actress and that cute and hungry as heck line, but also that prime example of how some of their music benefits the comedy moment so well.
Timing's brilliant.
ごめんなさい。
No!
あのね、彼女たち高魔族は生まれつきた。
Oh dear God, that's so good. And notice what I said about multiple conversations
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
great.
見てなさいカズマ。今日こそは女神の力を見せてやる。
Not running on the spot.
並ぶ者なき崩壊なり。万象等しく怪人憎し。
God, it's brilliant.
深淵より来たれ。
There's something so strangely and inherently funny about that Toad casually looking up at the ever darkening sky above him as she casts her spell.
They're just staring. It's like, what's happening? Is this okay?
エクセプロ。
Explosion!
Let's
Gotta
go!
adore how Konosuba totally doesn't mess around when it comes to animation, even though they could take so many shortcuts for the sake of
definitely.
comedy and not many people would care.
No, it's just,
さっきの
But they set the standard.
爆音のせいで目覚めたのか。
You gotta keep going.
めぐみ、一旦離れて。
Here we go.
I swear that's so good. Just the
It's just time. It's great.
slow slide down the hill after she's collapsed. My word, they know how to truly pull off funny.
Yeah.
割れます。
I mean, it'd be one thing if she was on the floor, but the fact that she's still sliding and the sound, yeah.
すいません。ちょっと助けて。
お前ら食われてんじゃね
It even sounds as though Kazuma's voice actor is half laughing as he bursts
Yeah.
into this line, and how she delivers hers beforehand so calmly is equally perfect.
Brilliant.
いや、その強力な力は俺たちみたいな駆け出しの弱小パーティーには宝の持ち腐れだ。
いえ弱小でも駆け出しでも大丈夫です。
Absolutely one of the best moments hands down for me is Kazuma physically
Yeah,
struggling
it's like,
against her
I should
while
be struggling
speaking
here.
super casually as she tries to sell her abilities to him while attacking him.
見て、女の子は2人ともぬるぬるよ。一体どんなプレーをしたのよあの変態。
Yeah, then the mind works. Here we go.
どんなプレー
Here we go.
でも大丈夫ですから先ほどのカエルを使ったぬるぬるプレーを。
よし、わかった。
God, I can't even write anything. It just does get
It's
weird.
brilliant. It's so good. The
女
way
騎
she
士
sees them.
それもとびきり美人の年上の美人相手ということで緊張し
I'll be honest, I love darkness an unreasonable amount, especially her rather eccentric quirks.
Oh God, yes.
ぜひ私をぜひこの私を
Oh darkness.
パーティーに
Again, stupidly great voice actress for her as well.
great.
Ah, I love Konosuba.
というわけでガンガ
Oh God, darkness. Oh God.
ン前に出るので 縦代わりにこき使ってほしい。
Oh god.
顔が近い。こんなところでも
別魔法を覚えたいならいくらでも教えてあげましょう。というかそれ以外に覚える価値のあるスキルなんてありますか。さあ私と一緒に爆裂とを歩もうじゃないですか。
Over eagerness at times like this is just all part of the insane charm this one has.
God.
ならば昨日の話の続きをさせてもらおう。私をあなたのパーティーに入れ
お断りします。
Over exaggerations at times like this is just
But it's just awkward as well. She's. Oh,
all part of the insane charm this one has.
孤独系のスキルなんてどうかな。
Even the side characters are cool.
安いな。よし、お願いします。
Comedy aside, it's interesting how they use these gaming elements, but always strive to keep them relevant to the anime, where they could be so easily forgotten. But instead, he's still using steel into season 2.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
やってやれ。
Here we go.
おお、当たりも当たり。おお、当たりだ。
The best part is that he's so overjoyed with it. There's no faked sense of embarrassment towards the girl, awkwardly handing it back and playing it cool. He's just outrageously pleased by the
So
result.
funny.
Then we get that glorious patented Kazuma panty
Yeah.
swell to celebrate.
Let's go.
行くぜ。 なんだこれ。
何ですか。スースーするのでパンツ返してください。
This!
真の鬼畜が許せない。
I think. Oh no, is it season 1 or season 2? We'll wait until it comes up. Yeah.
ぜひとも私をあなたのパーティーに入れてほしい。
いらない。
And not to be forgotten, that!
子供を表に立つなよ。
準備はできてるんだろうな。
Attention to detail is wonderful, where we see a bustling market, adventurers clad in all kinds of different gear, depending upon their class.
Oh, here we go. Darkness's moment to shine. What are they? The cauliflowers or yeah, the cabbages?
町や草原を疾走する彼らが
This is so
大陸を
good.
渡り海を越え
The mangaka being weird and wonderful enough to come up with random ideas such as attacking cabbages.
There we go. Yeah. Darkness, endure. This is so good. This is so good.
ダークネス。お前。騎士の鏡。
And he clocks on. I love it. Everyone's like, oh my god.
あの鉄壁の守りにはさすがのキャベツたちも攻めあぐねていたわ。いや私などただ硬いだけの女だ。
Another of my favorite elements to Konosuba is definitely shared with my favorite moments from a lot of other anime, or it's up there anyway, and that's downtime scenes. I used to love
Yeah, when they chill and talk and yeah.
that in Steins Gate, I love it in Black Clover, My
God.
Hero Academia, and so on, where they just chill between quests and such. Adore it here as well.
Yeah.
Ah, カズマあなたもなかなかのものだったわよ。
Say what you want, but that into episode 3 is just filled with wholesomeness. That lovely calming song in the background as the three girls chat and laugh together, as Kazuma frets about the situation he's got himself into, but really seems to enjoy having them as his party.
カズマはどんな時でも容赦ないな。
今は構ってやる余裕はないぞ。お前を超えそうな勢いのそこの変。知るか。今回の報酬はそれぞれのものにって言い出したのはお前だろ。
だって私だけ大儲けできる。
It's really the physical comedy instances that are my favorite.
They're great.
Megumin struggling to hold on to Kazuma if she wants to join his crew. Aqua shaking him and then pushing her off like here. Just makes it all the more hilarious.
So good.
カズマがちゃんとした冒険者みたいに見えるのです。
I know, yeah, shock horror.
I must admit, I never actually recalled that he changed clothing originally, so take a win here for this
Yeah.
RPG element that I essentially missed the first time around somehow, unless my
Yeah.
memory is randomly failing me.
Idiot.
あれ、なんだこれ。依
Let's
頼
go.
がほとんどないじゃないか。
カズマこれだこれにしよう。ブラックファンクと呼ばれる
Crazy amount of intricate detail in each of these quest posters.
こうして。
Megami, no.
俺とめぐみんの新
Oh, we're practicing for. Yes, this is boss, and this is what brings out the villain.
しい日課が始まった。
Blowing up his castle. Oh, here we go.
ダクネスはしばらく実家で筋トレをしてくると言っていた。特にやることのないめぐみんはその廃城のそばへと毎日通い爆裂魔法を放ち続けた。
So good.
It's also lovely
So
in a comedy
good.
to see team building like this, where Aqua and Darkness are busy, and so these two got together and decided to improve her explosion magic and became quite the close team over the course of weeks or months.
将来か。
ただいま
Being nice to animals is always a win.
Bing. Here we go.
毎日毎日毎日毎日俺の城に毎日欠かさず爆裂魔法を打ち込んでく頭のおかしい大バカは
So funny. So simple, but so funny.
めぐみんってなんだバカにしてんのか
It's so good. His incredibly stressed out statement because she keeps on blowing up his castle every day.
しないがどうしようカズマ
はい、カズマです。
どうしようカズマ
はいはい、カズマ。
予想外に燃
Perfect opportunity to point out the earlier win I was talking about, where he chucks in a very quick statement when addressed.
Yes.
とにかく俺の城に爆裂魔法を放つのはやめろ
See what I was talking about earlier on when I mentioned how even the bad guys in this anime aren't really bad?
Yeah, it's so over the top. It's great.
And as such, it's such a wholesome anime because it ends up really just being filled with pure light, and it's such a joy to watch.
There's no darkness. There's darkness.
俺も行くに決まってるだろうが。
Yeah.
お前一人じゃ雑魚相手に魔法を使ってそれで終わっちゃうだろう。
じゃあ一緒に行きますか
One of the lovely examples of Kazuma being a legit, nice and considerate teammate, built up by the time they spent together going back and forth from his castle, getting to know each other.
やめるんだ二人と
Yeah, but it's only with these, and that's what's funny. It's like he's not really nice to anybody else because he's only nice to these people because he really thinks if he carries on being nice to them, he can get some.
もう私のために
おいダクネス、呪いは絶対に何とかしてやるからな。だから安心して。
セイクリット
Come on, Aqua!
エイクスペル
Absolutely, and totally forgot that this happens as well, out of nowhere, which makes it even better. Kawaii.
Very cute.
もう限界借金に追われる生活クエストよ
Just like in video games, I do prefer the times when the team is poor. Just always seems more fun making money and having nothing than it does getting
Yeah.
rich quick, and the same sentiment falls into anime for me, where I enjoy it more as they struggle to put food on the table rather than be insanely rich very quickly.
No,
Am I
it is
weird for
more
feeling
fun
that
to
way?
see that.
Comment down below.
No, it's definitely more fun to see them actually try and build up to that than being like, hey, got it all, sound, we'll just kill the monsters on a higher quest whenever we're needed. This is more fun and entertaining to see.
Not gonna show it, but all I'll say is one word. Rear.
どれくらいかかるんだ？
The mystery. Does Aqua wear underwear or not? We'll never know.
5分くらい？
半日くらい
It's so brilliant that she's so quick to resort
Yeah,
to
it's like,
physically
"Oh,
try
God,
and
I'm in
grapple with him at the first sign of not getting her way.
Yeah. So please.
行きたくなったら言えよ。
アークプリンスト
Oh, they put her in the river. This is so good. Here we go.
トイレなんか行かないしちなみにコーマ族もトイレなんて行きませんから
Oh,
お前ら昔のアイドルか。トイレに行かないって言い張るメグミンとアクアには今度日帰りじゃ終わらないクエストを受けて本当にトイレ行かないか確認してやる。
good darkness.
やめてください
Kazuma feeling the need to call out what is quite an innocuous statement in
Yeah.
order to prove that these women in particular do indeed actually need to use the bathroom from time to time. Gender equality!
Yes. Oh, this episode's so good. Oh my god, here we go. Purification, purification.
ほら、もう帰るぞ。なあアクア、話し合ったんだが、今回の報酬は俺たちはいらないから。おい、いい加減檻から出ろよ。もうワニはいないから。
檻の外の
Oh,
世
outside
界
the cage is scary. Here we go. It's great.
このまま町まで連れてって
The crew legit feeling sorry for Aqua after what she just went through just shows they
They're not though. They're not though.
really are a proper team, even way back in episode 5.
No, I think he's no. We read it line by line, yes, but if they actually take what they're saying, they don't really care that she's gone through that.
魔剣グラム
Here we go.
Just check out those effects and that smooth as heck animation. Konosuba not be joking around right here.
Nah.
Also, in terms of world building, I always loved that this guy was in the same situation as Kazuma. Just thought it's a nice addition to the story, really.
振られていくよ
おい、いい加減その手を離せ。礼儀知らずにも程があるだろう。
ちょっと打ちたくなってきました
The team actually standing up for Kazuma rather than just sitting back and letting events unfold without doing anything. Darkness and Megumin especially. I really like that added element to this scene.
君が勝ったら何でも一つ
Oh my. Here we go. So it is season 1. Here we go.
言うことを聞こうじゃない
Stealing the sword and it being too heavy. Here we go.
よし乗った行くぞ
Wait a minute.
Kazuma shamelessly launching himself into action and knocking him out is exactly the
Brilliant.
beautiful laughter I needed at 1 a.m. writing this part of the script.
So good.
It really was 1 a.m. when I wrote it.
So freaking funny. It came out of nowhere. It's like, whoa.
真の男女平等主義者な俺
Here we are. Gender equality.
は女の子相手でもドロップキックを食らわせられる男
Oh, that's right here. How glorious a statement he speaks. So worthy of a win for its first occurrence. Gender equality!
さあどうする
Well, it be. The creepiness.
ほれ
So
My
creepy.
biggest regret from an earlier anime sins video, which I made on this anime like 4 years ago, was sinning this moment.
So
Mainly
funny.
because it was seriously so hard
Yeah.
to make a video on. But yeah, his creepy fingers are a clear win.
Just adding to it.
Final instance of not running on the spot deserving of its own.
Oh, I see what's happened here. So he's done the anime sins, which is everything wrong with, and now he's doing it, watching it again. Right, okay.
Standalone win for how long they animated them running away for.
Yeah.
あの男今度会ったら絶対ゴッドブローを食らわしてやるんだから
ですからこの僕と同じ
Bam! Ah, take that. She went wrong.
She said she would do it. My mental thought process has told me that she didn't, and then she did it, and it was
anyway,
as
yeah.
amazing as I'd hoped it'd be.
まずこの男がすでに魔剣を持っていない件について
Going first person like it's no big deal whatsoever.
なぜ城に来ないのだこの人でなしどもが
Why was
Also,
it?
this dude is King from One Punch Man Season 2 and Bjorn from Vinland Saga, which, if you haven't seen, you should
Oh.
watch my 2 videos on it.
Oh.
Great anime that went under the radar, sadly.
Wow.
もう爆裂魔法を打ち
Finland Saga did not go into the radar. Shut up.
込んでもいないのに
打ち込んでもいないだと何を抜かすか知らずらしい
The way he throws his head.
Megumin continuing to go out there and cast explosions on his castle even after everything that happened previously is so Megumin.
The way they stop, it's like, wait a minute, okay. Ah!
いやその
This is brilliant.
I remember that so well. The best thing about it is that he built it up to be something huge eventually, where they come to storm his castle for a battle, just like it would have been in every other anime, but in Konosuba, Aqua just immediately disarms the curse
Yeah.
and they crack on with life.
このデュラハンずっと私たちを待ち続けてたの帰った後あっさり呪い解かれちゃったとも知らずに
駆け出しの冒険者の魔法が通用
ガンガンでた
違うわいきなりボスが戦ってどうするまずは雑魚が
セイクリッドターンアンデッド
Then Aqua pretty much does the exact same thing I just praised her for, and while he's talking. God, I love that, since anime never do that. She casts her spells on him without a second's hesitation, freaking him out. Meanwhile, the guy just desperately wants to go about life as he would in any normal anime or RPG. You take out the minions first, and then the boss. Unless you're Aqua, that
No,
is.
just go for the head guy straight away. Like, no messing about. What are you talking about?
Crazy dedication to put this much effort into drawing every character standing behind them for this very short scene.
ターンアンデッドうわ
数が多すぎる
Also, nice bit of foreshadowing here for what it turns out that her turn undead spell actually does.
Yeah.
エクスプロ
Shot!
すごく気持ちよかったです。
Good night, Mega Man.
本部はいるか
お願いします。
Probably the cutest explosion and then after explosion in the entire anime.
Please.
So
Good.
This absolutely wouldn't be amiss in My Hero Academia.
Go on, Darkness. It looks so good.
And then there's this!
Yeah.
お前とこのデュラハンは一体二人がかりでこの私をどうするつもりだ。
どうもしね
どうもしねえよ
This poor bad guy just wants to bad guy and yet can't do it because this girl keeps giving everyone the wrong idea constantly.
Yeah.
元騎士として貴公と手合わせできたことに魔王様と邪神に感謝を捧げる
Between the animation and music, Konosuba pretty effortlessly switches gears here to a way more serious battle tone.
この世にあるすべての我が眷属たちよ。水の女神アクアが命ず。
Genuinely beautiful looking stance and shot.
It was great. It was just like, no, water now. There you go, girls.
おいお前ら
Yes, Kazuma.
サッカーしようぜサッカーっていうのはな
Let's kick it in. Ah.
Only in Konosuba.
その悪かったな今度おごるからよ
生きてる
ちょいちょいっと蘇生よ。
No one ever permanently dying in Konosuba is so incredibly wholesome to the overall anime.
そうそうカズマがいなきゃデュラハンなんて倒せなかったんだからよ
Kazuma getting the first bit of genuine hero and adventurer praise that he's been waiting for all along.
3億エリスを与えます。
I forgot I had a Konosuba poster behind me.
報酬3億そして弁償金額が3億と4000万か
When I first saw this, I was half disappointed that they were being propelled into riches so early on, like I mentioned it
Yeah, it's great, and then it's like, oh, no.
in the previous win, and then when they dropped this twist, I was very pleasantly surprised.
カズマ
カズマですカズマだよ
Kazuma desu?
何かと強いモンスターと戦いたがるこのド M クルセイダーがなんで嬉しそうに
Kazuma reading into each of them and their reactions and expressions is beyond perfect because he knows full well that there's something they're not telling him.
これで行く手を捕まえて小瓶の中に入れておくの。
問題ない
God damn.
All of their winter outfits, especially Darkness's. Animation quality is so legit.
It's always boss in Konosuba, man. It's always great. I think I've got 20 minutes of the movie left to watch. Randomly popped into my head then. Huh.
私はあなたに新たな道を案内する女神エリス。この世界でのあなたの人生は終わったのです。
Plot twist.
M みたいな胸躍る冒険ができると思って転生したのにこれ PV 詐欺じゃないですか
Oh, it's so incredibly sweet and endearing that while he's recapping and complaining about his experiences over the past 6 episodes, then he actually starts to tear up. Probably because he's going to lose the friends he does actually care for a lot.
He just likes knowing he used them, really.
あんたの体に復活魔法かけたからもうこっちに帰ってこれるわよ。
おおマジかよ
ちょっとカズマ、
はい
エリスがそれ以上なんかごたごた言うのならその胸パッド取り合う相手になった特例で
Ads.
And then the epic level twist that brings him back into the world of adventures and hot but crazy women.
Let's go.
カズマ起きてください。カズマやっと起きた
Not asking someone if they're awake when they're awake, and to understand that win, you'd need to have seen any of my Anime Sins videos.
Excuse me. You idiot. Love
Got
it.
that.
Love it.
いいか今のうちに言っとくが絶対に暴れるなよ。わかったか？
カズマって私を何だと思ってんの？私チンピラや無法
Yes.
者じゃないのよ。うわー出たわね、クソアンデッタ。こんなところで店なんて出してたの？
As funny as Aqua's immediate freak out was, I was worried I had missed something, and then luckily good old Konosuba put me at ease with the following roughly 1 minute explanation of how they met Wiz.
Yes.
ちょっと何考えてんのよカズマ。女神の従者がリッチーのスキルを覚えるなんて見過ごすわけにはいかないんですけど。
This here is a great example of the wordplay often found in this anime. Puns, plays on words, nicknames and the like. All things I almost never see anywhere else.
私魔王軍の8人の幹部の1人ですから。
Aqua straight up reacting to the news within like 0.2 seconds of having heard it.
ほらほらどうしたの？私から魔力や体力を吸うんじゃないの？あれー。
I'm sorry, but every time it makes me laugh. Bow!
カズマ消えちゃう消えちゃう。私消えちゃいます。
One of the most beautiful things about this moment is that almost exactly 60 seconds later it's followed up by the
Yep.
second well-deserved slap.
Just back in.
このスバ
Wiz can also take her own win for existing, but also because she really goes against the grain, just as so many of these characters do.
The side characters are great, and they stay consistent as well, which I really like. Even the guy with the mask, which, yeah,
It's like the mangaka took the common tropes and then managed to pretty much reverse them.
flip him, yeah.
んじゃこれから自由行動ってことで悪霊が出たらすぐに連絡すること。解散。
Kazuma and Aqua finally getting a step up in life, and Megumin and Darkness joining them for the first time permanently in the house. Also, another element I liked about how the story was set up was that the man who told them that they could live there also essentially left the door open to be able to kick them out one day, allowing for a change of pace or location.
トイレ行きたい。
Oh my god, yes.
何一人ですっきりしようとしてるんですか？私たちは仲間じゃないですか。行くときは一緒です。
Beautiful. Simply beautiful. The calm setup and
then
sparkling
bah!
joy in her face. And then basically back to grappling with him. And let's be real, how many other anime would have the girl try and get him to go to the bathroom with her because
Yeah.
she's scared of the ghosts?
ギルドからの臨時報酬は受け取らない。いいな。
はい。
まさか本当の話だったとはな。
カズマさん、こんにちは。お墓の掃除ですか？
Kazuma having one of his decent person moments by turning down the guild reward for solving a problem caused by Aqua in the first place, and then cleaning the gravestone of the now departed ghost that haunted them.
I mean, yeah, but it's always sorting out their problems. Only because it, again, this is what I feel like. Whenever Kazuma sorts out their problems, it's because he doesn't want it to come back on him, because he's involved with the group. That's why I feel like he does these things. It's not because he has good guy moments. It's like, right, they're part of my thing now, and it reflects on me if they are seen as... Do you know what I mean? I might be wrong. That's how I perceive this group, though. They do look after themselves, but if they help each other, is to benefit themselves in the long run.
That reaction!
つまりこいつはどれだけレベルを上げてももう知力は上がらないわけだ。
ねえ、ちょっと、なんで泣いてるの？なんでそんなかわいそうな人を見る目で私を見るの？
God, I love Konosuba such an unreasonable amount! It should be illegal to like an anime so much. Comment down below how much you love Konosuba
Konosuba's
and why.
amazing.
きっと俺一人ではこういった店には入れなかっただろう。
Can't show it for obvious reasons, but this entire place earns the anime its very own standalone win for very lovely sights.
ごっくり。
Everyone's sitting around together, chatting and enjoying a fine meal. I have no idea why this appeals to me so much in every anime. I love anime so much!
Anime's amazing.
初披露の宴会芸を見せてあげるわ。指芸で機動要塞デストロイヤー。おー。
Yet more foreshadowing. This anime loves to foreshadow
Oh yeah, because you got the mobile fortress at the end.
more than most other anime.
よ
Oh God. Who thinks he's getting on with darkness, isn't it?
ふむ
His reactions are everything in this scene, and honestly, for me, it's one of the most funny.
I mean, if I thought I'd be, if I was definitely, I'd be like, yeah, let's go, girl, yeah.
Of the entire anime, just perfectly executed for maximum.
That's what he wants, and this is the one time he definitely thinks he's got it, so he's dead confident about it. He wants to bang them all.
Clarity as it unfolds.
お前今日のお前はなんだか言動がおっさん臭いぞ
Out of everything from the past 3 minutes,
Why would you not?
this is all I can get away with actually showing, but it remains one of my favourite scenes.
So
I've
funny.
laughed my ass off, and the anime gets a maximum and rare 2 wins.
あんたをケチョンケチョンにした後、そこのサキュバスに引導を渡してあげるわ。
Again, it pains me that this is all I can get away with showing, but you know the scene.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
brilliant as Kazuma turns all deadly serious, his face hilarious as it changes, and he takes them on to let her go free, who came in to alter his dreams. Take the win.
It's like, I want this succubus to exist.
本当に昨日の夜のことは覚えていないんだな
Stupidly and ridiculously cute. Nothing else to say. Ah, her and Aqua really are the best. Also that friend of Megumin's at some point.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh, vote for season 2 on my Patreon, please.
We'll check season 2.
そいつが通った後は草も残らないと言われている
おいみんなギルドに行くぞ
どうして
苦労してやっと手に入れた家を
Kazuma being a legit brave adventurer right here, even if it is just because he doesn't want to give up his new and comfy home, but still, he has his moments of actual bravery, and that just speaks to his character.
Here we go.
Genuinely great CGI.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks
私は
good.
騎士だ領民の暮らしを守ることは私の義務であり誇りだ
Plus, I enjoy it.
I'm a big fan of how each character has their quirks, but how they do often toss them aside at moments like this, showing actual character growth and not being walking tropes to their thing every single episode. So far, they've all pretty much had moments where they break the mold over the past 10 episodes, if I recall.
To a degree. To a very small degree. It's a very small degree. Because they play it out like they're trying to, but at the end of the day, if you really think about the characters, they're not really. They're doing it for their own personal needs.
ララティーナ
そっちの名前で呼ぶな
My head hurts. Jesus, get out of here with that! I totally took for granted how amazing the animation and CGI actually is in this anime. That's nuts!
エクスプロ
Oh, shit! She wants to take on the brunt of this damage, but...
That looked so good,
It
and I
does look
feel
great.
like for an anime to invest so much time and effort in the animation and CGI end of things, that they should absolutely be rewarded with another maximum 2 wins award for awesomeness in the face of adversity.
Oh, definitely.
被害甚大につき自爆機能を作動します乗組員は直ちに避難してください乗組員は
Unexpected plot twist!
My God!
Everyone from the town banding together in order to stop the machine before it self-destructs, and even if they do so for hilarious reasons, it's still awesome to see them treated as more than background filler and instead actual characters with their own will.
動力源をどうこう言われたけど知るか伝説のコロナタイトでも持ってこいと言ってやったでもなんかスカッとした満足だよし決めたもうここで余生を暮らすとしようだって降りられないしな止められないしな
We get a wonderful brief moment of world building, witnessing a futuristic looking city before it was trashed by this thing, and beyond that, his carefree attitude towards the whole thing as he explains what happened makes it all the better.
Can't turn it off. It's gone now. It's started.
吸わせてもらえませんか
Oh, God. Oh, God, okay.
喜んで
Oh,
With pleasure.
so good.
日に2回も爆裂魔法を打てるな いきなり何するんですか。
バカ、そうじゃない。効率を考えてのドレインタッチだ。な、お前まで。
Like the back of my neck and head legit ache because I've been laughing so much, and this is the third time I've watched this,
wow.
and it still gets me every time.
Try to sort something out.
Take one more here for the most stunning looking and sounding Mega Man special
it looks
explosion!
amazing.
冒険者佐藤一馬、貴様には現在国家転覆罪の容疑がかけられている。自分と共に来てもらおうか。
はあ？
And then they wrap it up with an awesome end of season plot twist, so confident that they would get a season 2, and thank goodness that they did.
Love that they did.
They can take one final win here for a great season, filled to the brim with excellence and one of the
So
best
good.
first seasons I've seen for a comedy. I'll also now take the opportunity to let you all know that a $4 pledge over on my Patreon, link down below, will allow you to vote in new Anime Wins content, just like Konosuba. That was thanks to them. So be sure to check it out, and if you fancy it, pledge whatever you'd like to, and get numerous other rewards too, such as exclusive content. Thanks so much for watching, and of course I'll see you all in the next video, and hopefully in Season 2 at some point.
So yeah, I really liked that. That was cool, and it was a nice little recap on season 1 as well. Like, there were bits that I forgot, and yeah, but I had a different approach to the characters in the way he did. I do feel like the characters of Konosuba, they don't really care for anyone else except themselves, and they'll only help each other when they feel like they need to benefit each other. But you know, sometimes, yeah, it's like the guys know it's always in Philadelphia. Like, say if the world's about to end, they would do something to stop that. Do you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to extreme stuff, they realize, yeah, okay, we gotta do something. But yeah, season 2 is gonna be the next one I check out from Everything Great About from the Anime Wins. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video upload, link and subscription to the Patreon page. $1 a month is our push. I greatly appreciate that, guys. And thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe here, leave comments below. Let me know how you should watch, discuss some future videos. See you guys next time.